I wish you health, dear Ukrainians. Today is not an easy day. There was another Russian strike, ballistic missiles, 18 ballistic missiles alone, plus cruise missiles and attack drones. Some of them were shot down. Using only interceptors, 64 Shahed drones were shot down, but unfortunately, some still got through. In fact, for many weeks this winter, our repair crews, energy teams, and municipal services in many Ukrainian cities have been working around the clock. The weather adds challenges, extraordinary challenges. It is important that so many of our people work professionally, restore supplies, and try to provide life. Prime Minister Yulia Sviridenko and government officials, in constant communication with the heads of regions, are ready to help communities as necessary in this situation. But communities should be as active as possible. Much depends on whether the work in cities is professionally built. I am grateful to those heads of communities who are in their communities, who really help with people and about whom people can say that they are really close and effective. I held the headquarters meeting today. Defense issues are critical: missiles for air defense, interceptor production, all necessary supplies, contracts, and financing. We fully provide this. It is important that there is a real and timely implementation of all agreements with our partners. The Pearl program needs to be filled, and not enough has been done in January. This is a task for our entire diplomatic team, both the President's Office and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I spoke with U.S. Congressmen Lindsey Graham and Richard Blumenthal. I am grateful for the continued bipartisan support of Congress. We are now having a very productive work with the President of the United States and his team. We have discussed the details of all this. I informed him about the situation with Russian strikes, about the need for air defense. We talked about how additional pressure on Russia could ensure strong diplomatic results. And it is important that the U.S. administration has as many tools as possible for the right pressure. We also talked about support programs that have not yet been fully implemented and can be used. In particular, this applies to the protection of the sky. We continue to prepare documents with America on security guarantees on recovery. We are actively working so that, in the near future, formats for signing and legal approval in the United States Congress and the Ukrainian Parliament will be possible. Today, Rustem Umerov was at the report, including on these issues. It is necessary for Ukraine-related topic in relations with the United States to remain at the top level, despite all the informational and political challenges we face today. We support the position on Iran. Such a long-standing, murderous regime is undeserving of existence. Changes are needed. Changes are also needed in Europe. The bloodshed that Russia started, and that only Russia continues to prolong, must come to an end. I thank everyone who supports us, who supports life, who supports Ukraine, who now in the world does not stay away from real problems. If life can be protected, life must be protected. And one more thing. There was a report today by the Commander-in-Chief Alexander Syrskyi. Things are difficult everywhere right now, and the situation on the front is the toughest, considering both the weather and Russia's attempts to act as if they have no obligation to end this war. The assaults continue, the defense of our positions continues. I want to thank each of our units, each of our soldiers, sergeants and officers who achieve results for the sake of Ukraine. Pokrovsk sector, Guliai Pol, Kupiansk sector, every sector where it is needed. Russian losses should not decrease. Our defense at the front is our strength in diplomacy. Ukraine must be strong. I thank everyone who is fighting for this and who is working for Ukraine. Glory to Ukraine.